Hey guys, welcome back to another Back in Bogeys video. We're doing something a little different today. We're not out on the course. Me and Tyler are actually here in what we like to call the Caddyshack, where we spend our time when it's too cold to hit the course, if we just want to try to get some practice in, but don't want to hit the range.
But Kev's going to be showing how to budget clean your golf clubs.
It's that, keeping your golf clubs nice it's not expensive. It just takes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
So,
and it really, 20, 30 minutes going out to the course with brand new, almost looking brand new golf clubs. It's almost a confidence booster. Now, some golfers are more particular than others. Me personally, I don't like going to the course with clean clubs. I like having a little bit grip, a little bit of leftovers from the last round. Give me some good luck. Obviously, if I chunk something and leave, I'm not gonna leave, half a fairway on my 56th degree, But for the most part, I clean mine maybe once every 3 months or so. But it's all based on preference.
And the budget cleaning is the way we do our clubs daily. Well, not daily, but
daily.
Yeah. It's what we keep in the bag and it's what we use. It's not that we're just doing a budget cleaning because it makes sense for the title and the views. It's literally how we go about cleaning our clubs when we clean our clubs. Just because it's the most effective and cost efficient. Like you were saying, you don't need to spend a bunch of money to keep your clubs up to date. As long as you're efficient in the way that you're doing it, you'll get the same result either way. Glass cleaner. It's going to be one of the easiest things to acquire. They're cheap and they work well. They're a decent cleaner. You could even just use water, but I like using somewhat of a cleaner just because of the finish on the clubs. I feel like that makes a lot of sense.
Dollar store.
Yeah.
$1.
It's the way to go. Your normal golf towel, ragtag golf towel.
You don't necessarily need a golf towel. You can just use, I've used one of those red mechanics rags before to clean mine.
I use my wife's dish towels, and she loves me more and more every time I do it. Really the go-to is just a regular brush. I think you can find these at Walmart for like $2 or $3. But it's got a soft bristle and a wire bristle. If you want to get a little more fancy, Tyler actually got this for me not too terribly long ago. It's been, I say not terribly long ago, but it's probably been 8-9 months. But they're individual brushes, but the biggest thing is it has a pick to clean your grooves, which, if you're particular like me, is something I like doing. It gets a little more defined than just using the wire brush. But it's not a necessity. But even if you wanted to get something like this, I think you said it's like $10, $10, $12, something like that.
Yep.
It also comes with a cloth and everything inside.
And there are other options as well. I have on my bag here. I don't know if you can see it, but I bought an actual. It's on a little retractable thing that I keep on my bag. Wire bristles, plastic bristles, and it also has the groove cleaner on the side as well. And I think this is like $6-7.
And what I like about yours is you have the face. You know what I mean? You have the surface area.
Yeah.
I gotta run this thing over.
So there are a bunch of different options when it comes to your brushes. But it's all based on preference. Like we said, this is a budget video. This is what we use. Which seriously, I think we bought this at like one of the dollar stores for like $3.
And this is what hangs on my bag. I broke this out just because it's in my bag.
And that's what he uses now. This is what he uses on the course.
Yeah.
In between shots, this is what he uses at home when he's cleaning his clubs.
And neither one are gonna. You're not gonna break the bank with doing any of this.
No, really, $20 you can clean your clubs, make them look brand new, taking care of them the way you want to. So, all right.
But yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy the video, guys.
Yeah, so I know it bugs Tyler on the course because I'm very anal about keeping my clubs clean, and he's like, here he goes again, cleaning his clubs.
Well, let me be clear about that. Let me clarify.
I do get excessive.
We all have a group behind us, and you'll clean your club after every shot. That's what bothers me.
Yeah. So I'm going to clean Tyler's clubs.
Because your clothes are clean after every single shot.
Yeah, there's no issues. So we're going to be cleaning. Actually, we'll start with your wedge. And as you'll see in the podcast as well, I am working with some different stuff. Tyler's bag's a little different. So I'm going to start off cleaning the wedge, though. We're going to go with the old Mill Grind 356. It's like the saying goes, keep it simple, stupid. It's really not intricate or a lot. I mean, of course, different clubs require, a different bristle, depending on if, like, my blacked out vokey, I wouldn't take a metal bristle to. I'd use plastic.
That's a raw face. So.
Yeah.
So you could go metal.
Yeah. So with this being a raw, it's fine. We keep it pretty simple. I mean, Windex, window cleaner, glass cleaner, anything you can find. I mean, you can buy some cheap off-brand stuff. It doesn't matter. I just like to maybe get it working first. Personally, I just soak the entire thing because I'm here for a clean time. You know what I mean? But yeah. So, I mean, like I said, super simple. I mean, I just make sure to really get in there. And obviously, you can see that Tyler's a little dirty. You also have a raw face, though, so it is pulling a lot of the rust up. So don't let the dark fool you. His clubs aren't actually that dirty. It's just pulling some of that rust off of the face. So I am going to go ahead and wipe that off before I continue. And then I'll respray the back. But, yeah, I mean, shined up nice. I mean, truthfully, with the way you were playing today, it's not like the back's dirty. I don't need to rub it down, scrub it down, nothing like that. Wipe the bounce off, all that. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, for the wedge.
Hold up 1 second.
But yeah, that's, I mean, like I said, I know it might seem silly, but maybe some people don't know, the easiest way to clean their clubs, or a budget club cleaning, or, different faces and what bristle you should use, or, anything like that. It's clean, I promise. I thought you were, like, judging it. I was like, it's clean. You know how I am. So
I'm just
now
giving it a little before and after.
I get the honors of cleaning Tyler's for the first time, the first cleaning, his brand new TaylorMade racks, CGBs. They're very beautiful irons. They're 2017s. They have the same loft as the P790s, and he's striping them well. Yeah, so we're gonna get this clean. Pretty much the same deal. So one thing that bothers me with these kind of like cavity backs and muscle backs and stuff like that, is if you catch a fat shot or something like that, and you get anything caked down in here, it is such a pain trying to get all of that out. And okay, granted, it doesn't matter. It's not going to change your golf game, but I like my stuff looking clean and looking nice. And with Tyler having these, he bought them pre-owned, but they don't look like they've hit a ball a single time until obviously today with him playing it. So you really want to try to keep that integrity, as long as possible. You don't want to just let your stuff get shot. Luckily enough, though, his cavity and everything, he didn't get any of that dirty, didn't get anything caked up in there. So that's, yeah, it's because you thinned everything. You're welcome.
We're one of the good guys.
Once again, another face. It's not coated. God. Yeah, there's not a coating, nothing like that. So we're just going to get this nice little scrub down. Scrub daddy action. For yours, I'm going to break out the steel wool to give it a good finish. But no, I mean, like I said, super simple. I am going to spray the back. Would you give me the pitching wedge? Yeah, I could tell by the stripes dead center. I'm not going to soak it, but I just want to be able to get a little bit of that shine back. I mean, you don't want any dust or anything like that, especially if you, like, I've got a bag cover, or like the head cover that goes over all of my clubs. I don't want to leave dirty clubs in there, or put, I don't want to put dirty clubs back in the head cover, because then you start messing your head cover up. And then even if you put a clean club in there and you've got a bunch of mud caked on the inside of your head cover, it doesn't really make a difference,
Good point.
So, but yeah, I mean, that's about as good as it's going to get. I feel like Tyler trusts me cleaning more than anybody because you know how I am.
Mm-hmm. There's anybody on this earth I trust to clean a damn club. It'd be Kevin Divots.
Yeah. And it's super simple, man. Anyone can do it. I enjoy cleaning the clubs because they look good. I mean, we have some nice looking clubs, and let's keep it that way.
We now have nice looking clubs.
Well, yeah.
I know.
See, this is going to be the big difference. So I want to see if I can try to get a lot of that.
Gave you that one.
Yeah.
This
So
one hasn't been cleaned in like years.
shout out to Conrad.
Yeah, Conrad.
I mean, here for a good time.
So, shout out to Mrs. Divots for buying me this. The first year we were ever together, I started playing golf.
What a great present.
And she surprised me this for Christmas because I'm going to say this. Let me make sure that I'm not.
No, you're just like, yeah. It's like the guy on the other side of the fence on, I can't even think of it. Never mind, I'm just going to shut up. Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You just see his hat.
Yeah. Hey.
There he is.
Hey.
He's here.
And I'm close to you.
Yeah, you have to, so you're not yelling.
So, funny enough, the reason why I started, because when I first started playing golf, I didn't really know what clubs were what. I didn't know really much of anything. And I started dating Taylor, and I told Taylor I was getting into golf. And, well, we both found out they had clubs called TaylorMades. And, yes, that is the main reason I started playing TaylorMades was because it had the same name as my girlfriend. Super, super cringy. I know. But now, if you look at it now, it was a good investment because TaylorMade's the best
It's
brand.
also not like he did this at 26. This was years ago.
I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
I wasn't even 21 yet.
But as y'all can see, it's 4 times over, sorry. So, as y'all can see, it is
She's a little dirty.
dirty.
She needs some love. Where's Papa? Stepdaddy. You can edit that out if you want. I'm trying to there was some mud from cleaning that iron. Yeah. Don't want no transfer. So you want to make sure, especially with these like matte finish tops, that you really get hard on there with the metal bristles. No. Obviously on your driver you want to hit your face with, it really doesn't matter. I hit my club face just because you're not going to really harm that. I sprayed more on my hand than anything. It's awesome. I do hit that with the metal just close to the grooves, but I won't hit anything outside of that just because I don't want to like slip and scratch the matte finish. It's just kind of a, dumb move.
So I'm going to say this as PG as I possibly can. But for the people out here that are watching this, they want to learn how to clean their clubs. Do you clean the shafts?
So I'm going to reiterate just because I don't know how well that's coming through. I'm sure it's coming through fine. But as far as do I clean the club shafts, you probably could have put club in there.
That's why I said I'm trying to keep it PG.
Yeah. I do on mine because it shows on the black. But you've seen, I left some of the like Windex or the cleaner, whatever you're using, I left it on like where the hosel is, and then I just slid it down the steel shaft because let's be honest, you're not getting dirt way up here.
Yeah.
You're close to the hosel, stuff like that. But I really try to emphasize that on mine because I've got Mitsubishi graphite or Mitsubishi chemical graphites. Yeah. But they're quality shafts. So I really want to keep up that integrity. I want to keep that look. I don't want a bunch of scratches on a black, a nice black shaft. So with that being said, yes, I do clean the club shafts, but not extensively. I mean, nothing more than just wiping it down. Even if I just sprayed one squirt of glass cleaner on this and then just rubbed it down the club shaft. I mean, it's not extensive. But with yours, it's white and it hasn't been cleaned in a while, so I'm probably going to try to get, I know I can get a lot of this off. I mean, just like wear on it. So we'll see what happens.
It almost looks off-white. You probably can't tell it from the camera. But
yeah, it's definitely dirty. I mean, I can get some of it back. But I've got the club face clean for the most part. don't worry. You're not going to get all of your ball markings off of your club face. I mean, don't get there and sit there and go to town, you know, with like a wire brush. That's not that big of a deal.
It's actually not going to benefit you at all.
No.
If anything, you can get rid of some of those grooves.
You're just
supposed to help
you're
you with
wanting
forgiveness.
Exactly. You're just wanting to get the dirt out of the groove, so you're still getting whatever spin, you're needing off of your club.
Whether spin or lack thereof.
Yeah, exactly. If it's a low spin, then you're trying to keep that with them grooves. So with this kind of a club, any driver, you don't want to hit with a hard bristle on the top. Be real nice and easy. Be gentle with her with a plastic bristle. I do believe. Am I getting conned into free labor?
No.
As a matter of fact, you're clean this one.
Clean this golf ball here.
Yeah.
Well, you're at it. Caddyshack could use some work.
Yeah, how about you grab that vacuum behind you? God, I hope that's not picked up on this. I almost wish I could tune it up. I mean, that alone made, and you don't get to see yet.
Okay, sorry. Oh, that's.
Did you see? Oh, the other. But yeah, same with the bottom. You don't want to be super aggressive. God, man. Smells like McDonald's in here.
That smells like McTrouble.
Yes. Smells like you need to go to the McBathroom. Wow. I know it seems like I'm getting aggressive, but it is super soft bristles. So I'm not putting any markings or anything on any of the graphics, nothing like that. Make sure to get a bunch of stuff on the rag before you wipe it off. That's always important. I'm sorry I'm not like talking. I'm trying to talk a lot, but I'm really like getting into this. I'm like, I'm going to get this thing looking brand new. And this is why he lets me do it. So, yeah, but we're getting somewhere. I'm excited for the after. This is actually coming out really, it's white. That's crazy.
Who knew? So much awkward silence.
I know. I'm really into this. I'm really trying to get this to look right. But I mean, this is, you know, it doesn't have to be this extensive, but you know, if you want your stuff to, you know, keep its good look, if you've got some nice clubs, you know, it doesn't even have to be like high name brand clubs, nothing like that, but take pride in what you have. I mean, if it's something you enjoy doing, take pride in the stuff that you are able to own, because we might have two nice ass bags, excuse my language, we might have two really nice bags, but it's not what we started with.
Oh no.
I mean,
it's constant upgrade.
Yeah. So we take pride, and I did the same thing with the Big Berthas that you gave me. Old school, like 90s Big Berthas.
Yeah, you kept them things pristine.
I mean, without a doubt. So I just, to me, I really try to take pride in what I've got, what I have. I really don't do this often, but this thing is filthy. Nice little rub down here.
You want soft bristles or hard bristles?
Soft, of course. Yeah. You don't want to rough up anything on your grip. You want your grip to stay the way it is. It's made this way for a reason. Now, of course, like I said, this is way more extensive than I actually normally would, but This was a club that had been set aside for a while, so it's collected a little dust. It's collected a little, dirt and debris.
And it wasn't clean when it was put away.
Yeah. But if I do say so myself, even just looking at how the shaft isn't yellow and the head's white again. Oh, God, I just scratched it. I'm just kidding. I mean, that's...
Oh, yeah. Brain spanking new.
Party. I mean, the bottom.
Yeah, she's right back to brain spanking new.
The seal of approval from old Tyler T-Box.
I mean, look at that. Cleaned up right nice. And that shows right there. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money.
I mean, we've got
get
some
your clubs looking back right there.
8-month-old window cleaner that's been sitting out here baking in the sun.
Yeah.
And probably a $2 bristle you can buy at Walmart or whatever. It comes with a little rag and everything.
And you can use paper towels to clean it. You don't necessarily have to use a towel.
Yeah. But for the driver, and I did clean the shaft, so the shaft's back white. I got a lot of those like blemishes off, but not all of them. Some of them just I couldn't get off. I'm sorry. Oh God, this thing's dirty.
Yeah.
Okay, here, go ahead.
So my TaylorMade M6. Shout out to I was bashing Team TaylorMade a while for some things in one of our podcasts, and here I am now back with an entire TaylorMade bag.
Yeah,
I still love the way this club looks.
It's crazy how that works. I don't know how many times you're talking and it's not picking up.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
This works as a mic. That's why we call it double audio.
Oh God, are we gonna do that again?
What?
Right now?
No, I don't have my mic on.
Yeah, but I'm close.
You're not that close.
Okay.
You're as far as it was from the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, I don't know how many times this man has threatened to give it away, throw it away, sell it, put it in another bag, break it.
Fair.
And here it is, holding strong. But that's all right. We'll make her look nice. He won't never want to get rid of you again. He'll just want me to clean you again. We're gonna have like 6 club cleaning videos on the channel.
No, hopefully just one because.
So once again, I go hard bristle on the face. I mean, it's always going to be hard bristle on the face unless you know otherwise needed. This one's really, I mean, the face isn't all that dirty. It's actually fairly clean. The rest of it, on the other hand, is a whole other story. The soft bristle, just break some of this mud up. Which, truthfully, I just realized if you have like caked on dry mud, anything like that, hit it with your bristles first before you turn it back into mud on the club, like I just did. Try to knock the excess off first with the bristles, and then, or even if you've got just a tee, use a tee. Pick it out, whatever. It doesn't, like I said, it really doesn't make a huge difference. Like I said, I'm particular. I like stuff done a certain way that I feel like it's right. And it's working, so. I'm not even going to brush the top. There's no reason. I love the carbon. Yeah, it is. It looks like a race car. I mean, you got, your...
Little clips of it. In fact,
yeah, I mean, you got your like red pinstripes and all that cool stuff. And carbon fiber for speed. Daily. I was trying to figure out what I was doing. I think I was having a stroke. Get that sticker off of there that's been on there for...
Since I bought it.
Yeah. Oh, come back. I love you. Oh. Oh. William Lifeman. Yeah, William Lifeman. Oh. Love that video. Yeah, dude. Cody doing that? Yeah. If y'all haven't watched any of the videos with us playing with Tyler's brother Cody, y'all, please, God. It's
great.
Any of the videos, really.
Yeah.
What are you doing with your life if you're not binge watching backing bogies?
Because we're great. We're great.
We the best. Music. I am going to clean this grip as well.
just because it's another
It
one.
looks off-white.
It does. It is. I mean, a lot of that, though, you're not going to get out. I mean, it's just over time wearing down the coloring. This is not older club, but you've used it quite a bit. It was, a used, so, but you got it in great condition, but you do use it, so it's not like it's not seeing any, use on the course. Yeah, that's about as good as I can get it. I mean, the grip's what it is. I'm not getting that off-white out of it as much as I wanted. Paint it. White out. But yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, don't use hard bristle on it. I mean, the biggest thing to take away from this is don't use hard bristle on anything you don't want to mess up. Obviously, it's going to scratch any of the paint, any of the, design. Soft bristle, worst case scenario, soft bristle everything, and then you don't have to worry about anything. But yeah, I mean, as far as just maintaining clubs for cheap, any old dish rag, I mean, piss off your wife, your parents, whoever, just go steal a dish rag. I do it to Kaylee when I clean my shoes. So
that'll be another video, how to clean your golf shoes.
Yeah, because, I could do it. I've got
Captain Bougie.
a few that I need to clean again. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't take a lot. I mean, granted, I got a little more in depth than I probably normally would with cleaning, one, because they're not mine, so I want to try to do right. But yeah, I mean, it really doesn't take a lot. It's really simple, and I really don't know what else to say about it from that. I mean, it's really simple. I mean, now you see that it can be that simple. And I mean, the biggest thing to take away from this is, like I said, we came from playing pretty, not janky clubs, because I don't want to say it like that, because you gave me the clubs that I was using, and I was very appreciative of that. But it's not like I was playing a very it's not like it was brand new right off the line. But I was so happy to be able to be a part of playing golf and doing that I took a lot of pride in my clubs. One, because they were given to me, and I knew they were mine, but they weren't. But I was also very excited to have my own actual set of clubs, because I was playing top flights before that, which, huge shout out to my father-in-law for buying them for me and actually kind of getting the ball rolling on me golfing. But yeah, take pride in what you have. It doesn't have to be name brand. It doesn't have to be top of the line. But if golfing is something you enjoy, I mean, why not let it show? Clean your clubs. You might have, like Tim has some old Ray Cooks. But just clean them. Take care of them. They don't have to be the greatest brand or, the newest. But if they look good, and me and Tyler have talked about this before too. If you get behind the ball and your clubs look good, they look clean, they look, like something you want to be swinging, I feel like it gives you a whole new confidence behind the ball. It doesn't have to be a brand new club, but if it looks brand new. But yeah, if you take anything away from this, just take pride in what you have, because it doesn't matter what you're playing with. We're all out here for the same reason, regardless of how much money our stupid selves spend on golf. Yeah, it's not about the money you're putting into it. It's just, I mean, the love for the sport, the passion for it. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Of course, we apologize it took this long to finally do this simple of a video. We've done so much more intricate stuff, and I feel like we focused so much on bigger stuff that it took a little while to get this out. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm glad y'all let me kind of do my thing. I know there was some awkward silences because, as you see, I get really anal about it. I'm like, it's got to be right. But if y'all want to see any more tutorial videos on anything, off the top of my head, I really can't think of anything. But, I mean, that's what you guys are here for. We're putting the content out for y'all. Drop some suggestions, whether it be on Bogey Nation, which y'all need to follow on Facebook. It's a private group. You need to go answer a couple of questions. Of course, I'm sure you'll end up getting approved. That's where a lot of our more exclusive stuff. I hate to say exclusive because it comes out to everybody, but it's kind of where you'll get a first glimpse, some more behind the scenes. Yeah, the podcasts go there first, and it's where we're a little more interactive and a little more personal outside of just the podcast. So definitely go and drop that a follow, get in the group, And of course, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you can make sure anytime a new post comes up or a new video uploads that y'all will, of course, be notified. We also have the podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, so make sure to check those out. They'll also be dropping on here and in Bogey Nation. Bogey Nation first, then here for the podcast. Right?
Yeah, it'll drop on YouTube probably about a month.
Yeah.
After it releases.
But like I said, I mean, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support, and we'll catch you in the next one.